Matt Patricia has been a coach that some people have said he's not a player's coach and the players don't like playing for him, but then others have a contradicting view of saying, like, no, like, he's been a great coach. People like him. People respect him. People think he's very, very smart at what he does, and so on. So Mike Daniels came out recently and said that he wants to come back. Like, he really wants to come back. And, like, this past season, when we got him from the Packers, he was so enthusiastic about wanting to come to the Lions and play for Matt Patricia. He's one of Matt Patricia's biggest supporters. And the issue is that we paid him like $8 million.
I think it was like 15, dude.
I don't think it was 15, but okay.
Oh, I thought it was double digits for sure.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I'll look that up in a second. But regardless, we paid him a lot of money to come make an impact and have a pass rush and stuff, and he wasn't there because of injuries. Yeah. So my question to you is that because he's such a supporter and we need players like that to really rein in Patricia's system, okay? Do you bring him back for a cheaper contract?
I love that you added the cheaper contract because if it was the same...
Of course not, yeah.
So, I mean, here's my thing. When you think about what Snacks came out and said, he's like, I might retire, my body's not there, whatever. If we lose Snacks, I wouldn't mind bringing Daniels back at like a veteran's minimum, something really low. If it's a couple million, cool. He wants to fucking play. It's like, well, we'll give you some money, but we're not going to pay you, And like, then you have the locker room help and he's a veteran, he's played for the Packers. He's been Pro Bowl caliber defensive tackle. He can teach the younger guy stuff, whatever. I would 100% bring him back, And if Snacks does stay, then I don't really care for Daniels because Snacks is pretty like, I'm trying to win and whatever. But yeah. As far as that.
So his contract, I just looked it up. His contract is $8.1 million for this past season.
Okay.
So and like most of that was guaranteed, but I'm sure he didn't get his guarantees because he was out so many games, almost every game, right? So, or wait, how does that work? I don't even know. Do
I'm pretty sure like as long as you're on the roster, you get it.
Okay. So he got his whatever. It was almost all guaranteed anyway. The point is that we haven't seen him make an impact. Like, I agree with you. It's hard. It's hard to bring him back because, like, he's older. He's like, what, 31? Like, how many players come back after being hurt like almost a whole year and they're 31 years old and they're a position like a pass rusher? So it's hard, but yeah, like, a veteran deal, something like a couple $1 million. But I mean, that might be too disrespectful to him. He's a good player. He was a good player.
No, I agree, but also business is business. If he doesn't want to take it, go try and find work elsewhere. But you figure nobody wanted you from the Packers because they were worried about your injury, and then you were out all year with us.
Right.
So who's going to go and pay you anything more than a couple million,
It's true. All right, and the next topic we want to talk about today is the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals were both selected, honorable selection, to coach the Senior Bowl. All right, Andrew, what do you think about the Lions, accepting the offer to coach the Senior Bowl, and what will that do for us going into the draft?
Dude, I think it's super hype because you get to see the players firsthand, practice, do whatever, and like you just get more time with all of these potential draft prospects, So it's one thing if you go to the combines or you have a workout, whatever. When you're able to coach these guys playing against, people of their own level, whatever, as well as like just see them how they practice, their work ethic, all that stuff, like it's different, When you're at the combine, everyone's doing their own thing. When you're at the fucking individual workouts, like they're all putting on a show to sell themselves in the draft. The Senior Bowl is similar, but at the same time, you get to see how they interact with players, all that stuff. So it's fucking hype. The only thing that does suck is like you take your coaching staff with you, and we need to fill those voids either very, very quickly or something. But it is nice because the fact that Patricia should be going is huge. Him and Bob Quinn used to scout together, and like just having them go there and be able to like have their eyes on like all these players is big, because at the very end, like when we are drafting, they're going to be the ones dictating it. So it's super hype that we get like an inside scoop, So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, man. Dude, seriously, I cannot be more excited. And to be honest with you, like we're gonna have like pre-draft videos and all that stuff. We're gonna talk about who we want to draft. We already said what positions we want to draft and whatever. But to be honest with you, with them coaching the Senior Bowl, I have just more confidence because I think
who they
that Bob,
select. Yeah,
I think Bob Quinn's a good scout. You know, he's the head of scouting for the Patriots for years and years and years. And now, you know, I think he's done a pretty decent job in his draft so far. There were some gems he found in the later rounds, and you know, I didn't agree with the Hockenson pick, but he might. I hope he's a good tight end for the Lions for his entire career, and we love him. But I don't think it was the right pick for that position. But the point is, I think he's a good scout, and I think he's a good evaluator of talent, and I think that he will be able to evaluate the talent better with more time with them, and that's what the Senior Bowl will give us. Okay, so let's go into our next topic. Okay, and the next topic that I want to talk about today is the Lions being the only team, is it ever, to be eligible for Hard Knocks 2 years in a row.
bro. Actually, it's funny you brought this up because I was going to tell you I wanted to talk about that, but I didn't know about the eligibility twice in a year because, like, there's teams like the Browns,
Yeah.
Miami,
Yeah, you
some
think
shit like
that. Yeah.
but they're saying that we could be forced into it. And in all seriousness, there's two like viewpoints I have on it. One, every time a team is on Hard Knocks, they never do shit the next year, which blows.
Yeah.
But two, it would be dope as fuck to be able to watch Hard Knocks on your own team. You know, to be able to see what's actually happening. You know, the players, like, just experience all that. But like, it sucks because they never do well the next year.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know how I feel about it, you know? And it also is insulting if your team's on Hard Knocks, you know? So
yeah. It's okay. I want him to be on Hard Knocks. I really want him to be on Hard Knocks because I really want to watch them. Or what's the Amazon show? That's another one, right? That's almost it's something. Whatever. I want him to be on Hard Knocks. And I love to see all that behind the, like, you know, like all the line stuff that they post out, like behind under the helmet and those kind of the TJ Lang shows and all those type of stuff. Those, I eat those up like they're crazy. Like I love.
Dude, see, those are okay, dude. But the Hard Knocks are fucking hilarious because you get to see their personality and everything. You just get so much more, you know. And as a fan, like, you want to see it.
I'm watching this mediocre content, okay? When I could be watching something like Hard Knocks and the Lions, oh my god, it'll be my dream come true. I'd love that.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I agree. It's worrisome because nobody does well the next year.
Dude, to be honest with you, the Lions never do well in general. like would you rather? All right, that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed us, please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe and, you know, be part of the club, man. We're the real Detroit Lions fans. And if you're a real Detroit Lions fan, too, we want you to join us. We want to hear you in the comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about Mike Daniels and his comments on wanting to come back to Detroit. And, you know, would you want him back? How do you feel about Snacks Harrison's retirement? We didn't even touch on that, but that's another thing. And last thing, why don't you leave some prayers in the comments? We want to pray for, you know, Marvin Jones's passing of his son, his baby son that is on 6 months old. Yeah, that is devastating to hear. We love Marvin Jones, you know, great Detroit guy now, part of the community. Him and his wife, we have just have prayers for their family, and we love them. And yeah, go Lions. We'll see you next week.